Hello everyone, it is me. I am back with another video, and today I am unboxing the CathARTic art box, which is an Australian based art box, which just so happens to be the first Australian art subscription box ever. I cannot express how excited I am about this. You've probably heard of like Scrawler Box, Palettefull Packs, all those sorts of art subscription boxes. They're always so expensive to ship to Australia, so I've never been able to get one. But now there's an Australian based art subscription box. I'm so excited. I should probably point out I am not sponsored, I am not affiliated. I just got really excited when I saw this, so I bought it with my own money and I wanted to unbox it on camera with you. So without further ado, let's get into it. Get my little scalpel out. Let me in. Ooh. Watercolors. I love watercolors! Y'all, I only have like 2 tubes of watercolor because they're so expensive. And now I have the primary colors. I can do freaking anything. I have tubes! I'm so excited. Then we have a Roymac Achiever Round brush. Ooh. This is a fancy looking brush. I am excited. I don't even remember what I paid for this. I should probably look that up. What else have we got? Oh, we get a sticker. It's a big sticker too. Ooh. We get a little color wheel. Is this a sticker? I don't think it's a sticker. It's a piece of paper. Why do I think everything's a sticker? Then we have the little thingamajig. Then we have the art print, which is by Adrian Bishop, who is the one who created this box. So that's pretty cool. G'day, editing me from the future here. I just wanted to clarify that Adrian is not just a featured artist, they're literally the founder of the company, or whatever you want to call it. So just thought I'd clarify, not just a featured artist, literally the one who made the box. You can keep watching the video now. So I will hold it here if you'd like to pause and read the description, and you can find Adrian on Facebook or Instagram. And then we get some watercolor paper. Canson Montval watercolor paper, 300 GSM cold press. Oh, there's a prompt as well. This month's prompt is beautiful landscape. I need to clean this up. Why am I such a mess? People always make these look so aesthetically pleasing and I'm just like, eh. Also, I just noticed, sorry if my nails look like bloody at the cuticles. They're not bloody. I had red nail polish on and it didn't come off properly. Why can't I make this look aesthetically pleasing? What's happening? Alrighty, so this is everything that we've got in the box. I'm gonna do some quick calculations and see if it's worth it. Like in my brain, I think it's worth it because it's art supplies and I love art supplies. But I'm going to attempt to do some maths and figure out if the value of this is worth the $30 that I paid for it, which I'm sure it is. But I'm gonna do the maths anyway. So online, these go for anywhere between $9 and $15 for the pack of 3, so we'll just meet in the middle and price them at $12.50. The brush I found online for $5.99, so we'll just round it up to $6. The Canson Montval watercolor paper is $15 for 12 sheets, but we got 4, so how much is that? So we got $5 worth of paper. So that brings the total of art supplies alone to $23.50, but that's without factoring in the extras like the artwork, the sticker, the menu, I guess you'd call it, the color wheel, and postage, because that was included in the first box. Since I paid $30 and postage is generally $8, for the contents of the box itself, I ended up spending $22, which means that we get more than our money's worth in art supplies alone without factoring in the extras. I don't know how other people generally price their art prints, but if we go to my online store, I generally charge $10 for an A5 art print. So now that all the maths is out of the way and we know that we got our money's worth, I think it's time to start testing out the supplies. I really like that they included a color wheel, especially if you're not used to mixing colors, so it's definitely handy. I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually used watercolors straight out of the tube before. I always wait for them to dry. So this will definitely be interesting. Okay, so a little goes a long way when you're using it straight out of the tube. How did I get blue on my finger already? Get off my paper, go. Ooh, I like that yellow. Can this bug leave me alone, please? Ooh, that's a nice orange. I like that. That's a nice green too. Am I complimenting myself or the watercolors at this point? Because I'm the one who mixed this green. And I really like it. Ah! I've been grabbed! The cat keeps grabbing me, I don't know why. I've fed him, I don't know what he wants. What if we just pretend that that's brown? Oh, it is brown. Okay. Can you stop grabbing me, cat? Stop! He's grabbing my ass! Stop grabbing my ass! Alrighty, so now that these ones have had enough time to dry, I'm just gonna get my finger and I'm gonna rub it on there just to see if they're chalky. It doesn't really matter if they are, but generally good quality paints aren't chalky in my experience. Nothing. Beautiful! Chalky watercolors aren't necessarily bad, but the only reason that I hate them so much is because I like to draw on both sides of the page in my sketchbook and use watercolor, so it generally transfers over if they're chalky, but these will be absolutely fine. I am so happy about this. To give you an example of chalky watercolors, these are the first watercolors that I ever got. They were like $5. They're kids watercolors, they're cheap as chips. Do people even say that anymore? Cheap as chips? And if I just dip into a random color, slap it down over here, and we'll wait for it to dry. And if I rub over it with my finger, my thumb is completely red. It just comes off like chalk. So it's definitely good to know that what you're getting in the box is quality, and you're getting art supplies that you're going to be able to use over and over and over again. Like, tubes aren't gonna run out anytime soon, and this brush seems really good quality. With that said, I think it's time to get into the sketching. What was our prompt again? Beautiful landscape. It has been a while since I've drawn a landscape, and this green has got me inspired. So what I'm thinking for this is I have a lot of weird dreams, and there's a lot of weird landscapes in those dreams, and I tend to write them down on my phone. So I'm gonna read through a couple of them to myself, jog my memory a little bit, and then maybe I'll draw one of these weird landscapes from my dreams.
A few moments later.
Okay, I've come up with an idea. I had this dream where I was in the forest, and in the middle of the forest there was like a pirate ship, and there was no water or anything. It was just like overgrown with vines and stuff. So I think that would be a really cool thing to draw. I don't know how to draw a pirate ship. I should get some reference. I haven't drawn a ship in like a good couple of years, but they're actually really fun to draw. It's the sort of thing that I generally never considered drawing, but when I actually did it, I was like, whoa, this is actually really fun. And they look really complicated, but they're really not as hard to draw as you'd think they were. I say as I completely butcher that sketch. Why do I struggle so much with thumbnailing? What's going on? Okay, it probably just looks like scribbles, but I've got my idea. Let's get into it. I think I'm going to start with the background and go from there and use as little pencil as possible just to challenge myself. Just to spice things up a little bit, because I always go pencil, line art, watercolor. They technically didn't provide a pencil, so I just don't want to use a pencil. So I'm going to do the background first and see where we get to. Alrighty, so this is what I ended up with. I did cheat a little bit and use some colored pencil just to fix up some of the lines that I lost on the ship, but other than that, it was just these 3 watercolors and this brush. So yeah, I'm very proud of how this turned out. I feel like I could have done a little bit better with an undersketch, but for just freehanding it with just the primary colors, I'm pretty proud of myself. So with that, I will leave all the links to the CathARTic box in the description down below, and let me know if you'd like to see me do another unboxing in the future, because this was a lot of fun. I'm so happy that I finally bought myself a subscription box, because I always watch these sorts of videos and I've never been able to do one myself, and now I have, and it was just as fun as I thought it would be. So anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!